Hi there guys, I'm Griffin from Fire and Ice Game Studios. Now today something really special came in the mail, the Covenant Assault Carrier Group. Now this guy is the pride and joy of the Covenant fleet, besides the little known CSO class supercarrier, which, like I said in an earlier video, may or may not be available, so for now, this is the best we can get. Let's open it up, shall we? Sorry, once again, the packaging is really messed up on this, but I get it for way cheaper than Spartan Games actually sells it, because these models of the dented packaging, I guess you could say, they're much cheaper because they can't sell them as brand new. So let's dig into this. I figured I might as well discuss this beforehand. As you can see, well, first of all, there's a couple little pieces that broke out, but they're actually not broken themselves, so that's good. Okay, so Sebastian and I never really discussed the stat cards in the previous videos. That's because we wanted to do coffee talks. If you go over to our intro, we talked about that quite a bit. But I think I'm going to discuss, at least in this video, a little bit about the carrier stats and everything, because it's just something I can't really not go over. I'll just go over a few stats. Got to keep an eye on time as well, because I'm only able to post videos 15 minutes long on my iPhone, and this wouldn't be such a big deal. You're probably thinking, oh yeah, why don't you just switch it over to your computer? Well, my computer's not a Mac, first of all. It's a ThinkPad, so that tells you one thing. It won't transfer over. And, oh, by the way, there is a Mac that I have tried it on to transfer it over and post it on YouTube. Wouldn't work either. Wouldn't transfer over the original video. So I'm hoping this one will work and I'm able to transfer it over. We'll see. All right, let's dig in. So we'll start with the models. It comes with, I believe that's acrylic. It comes with, no, this is the acrylic. This is, what is it called? Hold on. The name is on here somewhere. Resin. Okay, sorry. I had to think about it. So it comes with one resin stand if you just want. I'm not entirely sure what the difference between the resin and acrylic is. I'm pretty sure this is just for display, because this has, I don't know if you can quite see it, but it has little edges on it. Yeah, you should be able to. That will hold the stat cards. So, here's the back of the model. Now this was only $70, and you're like, wow, $70, that's a lot. Actually, it is. I have nothing for you on that. It was a lot of money. But, in my opinion, I really like this game. I like everything about it. I love playing with my friends. It's something to do after I'm done with schoolwork, so why the hell not buy it? I mean, it's the best thing in the Covenant fleet. So here are the four model pieces. Now, just for size comparison really quick, I'm going to go grab something. Here is the standard ORS class heavy cruiser. Now the ORS itself is really big, but the assault carrier, just the front section, this guy right here, is longer than the ORS. Put together, as you can see, the assault carrier is much, much bigger than the ORS. I mean, my hands are bigger than most people's hands, so that's just for scale. Man, this is really cool. I'm super psyched about this. So as you can see, sorry, I'm just holding this together with the palms of my hands, whatever, my fingers. But yeah, it looks just absolutely awesome. And you're probably wondering where this piece goes. In here. Now the weird thing that I did notice was in all the other Halo games, right there, it'd just be a giant hangar. And that's what it's supposed to do, is there's just one huge hangar where all of the ships can pour out from. But Spartan Games has gone kind of a different way with this. But I kind of like it. Alright, let's see how we're doing on time here. We're doing pretty good. Sorry if I have to check. Like I said, won't be able to post to my computer for a while until I figure out what's going on. So, of course, you get 10 Halo dice because The stats, as we're about to read in just a second, are insane. Okay, also, it comes with 6, what are those called? Oh god, hold on. SDV Heavy Corvettes. Sorry, it's been a while since I've had to do a video. And 1 CCS class battlecruiser. Not sure what the CCS is for, but hey, it works. These little guys will actually go with the carrier, so if you buy it, you'll see. And when I show you the completed model, I'm going to do a building video on this. I think Sebastian and I, when we get these really big, the massive elements, we're just going to kind of show every step of the process of getting it to where it should be, like painted and all that good stuff. So, because it's a really big thing, and buying them is not an easy thing. Okay, so onto these stats. So, not entirely sure if you can see it. Oh, before we go on to that, you may have noticed that there's some different, I wouldn't say backgrounds, but some different stuff. I have moved to a different recording studio, and Sebastian is at his house, so we're kind of actually really far away. I live in Colorado Springs. He lives in Denver. So it's really far away. That's all I have to say. We're really far away from each other, so we won't be making videos with each other too often. So you'll probably see us each having different recording studios instead of the old one. Okay, so the front sector. Now, I know quite a bit about this thing. Before I bought it, I did a lot of research. The front section does the most damage, in my opinion. Plasma Lance does 20 damage. You roll 20 dice, so you gotta have a lot of Halo dice. Plasma Beam, so the CPV and I believe the ORS have that. It does 15, 15, 15. So this guy can take out some pretty heavily armed and armored ships, actually. Really good for close quarters combat. Plasma torpedoes are just 10. It has a defense array of 8 and a point defense of 7, which is insane. And its damage track is 10, 8, 7, which is crazy. 3 hangars, 3 boarding craft, security detail of 6. Now the midsection is really where it's at if you're a fighter, bomber person. I don't know. Just if you don't like being boarded, which I don't think anybody does, but you'll see. So, it has a damage track of 11, 10, 5, which is insane. Build rating of 6, which is a lot, but it's its own kind of element, so it doesn't really matter. Movement of 5. So this whole thing is like really slow, but it's got a lot of firepower. 10 hangars. Just think about that number for a second. 10. That's a lot of hangars. Oh, and the first one I said had 3, right? Yep, that's right. Okay, just checking. Has carrier action of 3, defense array of 9, and a point defense of 8. And it's got labyrinthine, which just makes it really, really hard for troops to board it. Oh yeah, that brings me to security detail of 8, and boarding craft of 5. Plasma cannon arrays, 15 die. Plasma torpedo, 16 die. The aft section isn't anything too impressive. It's just there because it has to be. It's got 2 hangars, 2 boarding craft, security detail of 6. 15, by the way, the arcs on this right here are all, of course, aft, which means it can only fire backwards. It's 15 and 16, so 15 for the plasma cannons and 16 for the plasma torpedoes. Damage track of 10, 8, 7. Build rating of 5. Defense array of 8. And point defense of 7. So this is almost the same as the front section, but it has less firepower. So it's just like the younger brother of the front section. I don't know what else to say. Maybe, well, I'll read the other stats, but how are we doing on time? Oh, we're doing fine. Okay. Sorry if I seem really speedy through this video. I really want to be able to post it for you guys. Or at least for those of you who are subscribed and watch our videos. So, Cathedral of the Faithful. Each section on a CAS can replace one of its listed boarding craft for a zealot for, get this, no points. This bonus is in addition to the standard number of zealots available to a fleet. So Robert Tommy, who's just your standard commander, has like, I don't know, I think 4 zealots. I want to say 4, but it's probably wrong. So then each of these can replace one of its boarding craft for a zealot for free, in addition to those 4, bringing your total, if you want, to 7, which is crazy. Seraph hosts. Seraph interceptor wings launched by a CAS increase their maximum size to 6 rather than the normal 5. This is really important and can help you win a lot of dogfights because that extra... Wait. Was it 1 die? I don't know. It's not many die, but it's still... No, that's just the Punic on the other side. But those extra die just help a lot. That carrier action 3, let me just go back to the midsection really quick, is really nice because if it's sections of 6, you replace half of the wing in 1 turn, which is, that's pretty crazy. Limited resources. This is kind of the bummer. All CAS exist as individual battle groups and are not required to follow standard rules for battle group creation, that's really important and really nice. Whilst they are not special battle groups, they are restricted by the size of the fleet they are attached to. Therefore, a single CAS can be included in a fleet for every full 1,250 points. What am I saying? It's been a long day. Being played. So you gotta have a huge game in order to have one of these. But I mean, playing one of these in battle is like something I really want to do. So I think next time Sebastian and I have a battle, we are going to try to put this guy into play. Where we're going to wipe the floor with him. Hopefully. As you can see, it's like a beautiful model. Not 100% sure what you can see, like how the details come through, because lately my recording, I wouldn't say software, but my recording software is actually really, really good, but the quality that it uploads onto YouTube is not that great, which I don't know what's going on with that. Well, I'll try to fix that, but yeah. And then, of course, so they include a bunch of stuff. Let's just go through these really quick. Instructions on how to build it, really simple. Another one of these, I already have like 3 of these, so not really wanting another one, actually. ORS builds, and I think the CAS. Yeah, the CAS is in there. Because they have to include this because the CAS is in there, and normally it comes with the full set, so I'm probably not making any sense. Just ignore me. Okay, so lots of Seraphs, lots of boarding craft, lots of Seraphs, lots of boarding craft, and a couple little zealots. There are some bombers as well. There are those people out there who like using bombers, and the carrier is obviously a good choice. I mean, you can easily divide up the hangars. And just your standard sprue of things. Let's see. I'm trying to look for the specific... there we go. Here are the specific carrier things. Comes with 2 of each. Not sure why, but it does. Alright, cool. This has been Griffin from Fire and Ice Game Studios. It's been good talking to you guys. I'm not, like I said, not entirely sure what I'm saying, but... Hey, it's I'm just so excited to open this guy that I have no idea what to say, really. Alright, well, it's been Griffin from Fire and Ice Game Studios, and I will see you guys in the next video. Like and subscribe if you liked what you saw.